Hey friends, welcome to Youth Rising. This is Lindsay Law, Certified Youth Life Coach. And today we're going to talk about using failure as a tool. I know a lot of times we think of failure as this terrible, awful thing, but actually we can use failure as a tool, and I'm going to show you how. We've talked about failure as an unmet expectation. So basically, something we thought was going to happen or hoped was going to happen didn't happen the way we wanted it to. And again, that's okay. What are we going to do about it now? So the first thing I want to suggest is that a failure or unmet expectation can be an invitation for us to learn. And I love this idea of it being an invitation because it's not harsh, it's not condemning, it's not demeaning. It's like welcoming. It's like, hey, come on over here. This is what we get to learn now. This is what we get to do now because of this experience. And there's no judgment in an invitation. There's no, you're bad because this didn't work out, or you're never going to figure this out, or you're a failure as a person. None of that comes from an invitation to learn. We can use failure as an invitation for us to learn something new. So what could this look like? Let's say, for example, you had a goal to get 90% on an exam in math. And let's say you got 80% on that exam in math. It's an unmet expectation. We can use the word failure, but I really like to use the word unmet expectation because in our world, we've seen failure as such a negative thing. So how can we use this unmet expectation as a tool? One way we can do that is by asking questions about how we can learn. So as you notice this failure or unmet expectation in your life, to see that as an invitation to learn, you can ask yourself certain questions. What could I do to make my studying more effective next time? Who could I ask for help with my math? What am I willing to let go of so I can learn more? These questions will help get your brain moving in this direction of what can I learn? How can I improve because of this experience instead of making it mean something bad about yourself? Number 2 is you now have experience and knowledge in this area. So let's use another example. So let's say you're trying out for the volleyball team. You know how to play volleyball, you've played volleyball, but you don't make the team. So it's an unmet expectation. When we look at the experience and knowledge you gained through the process of trying out for the team, that is something you can use as a tool for yourself. So even though you may have not reached your specific goal, you've gained knowledge and experience to get you closer there next time. These are some questions you can ask yourself. What did I experience or learn through this process that will help me next time? What do I understand and know now that I didn't know and understand before? This can really help us see where we've come through that experience. How am I better off from not meeting this expectation or from experiencing this failure? Sometimes our immediate reaction is that this failure or unmet expectation is terrible and bad. But sometimes we can see a silver lining or we can see an opportunity because of this situation. So help your mind find that by asking that question. The third tool is knowing that failure can't hurt you. Our brains love to see failure as danger, as like a tiger, something that's going to hurt us. And so as we go through trying to reach goals, doing new things, doing something that's hard or scary, and maybe it doesn't work out, we learn that at least we're not seriously hurt. At least we really are okay. It's not going to seriously hurt us. Failing or not meeting an expectation is not the end of the world. You may feel something uncomfortable. You may feel nervous. You may feel embarrassed. You may feel self-doubt. These are some emotions that may come, but you're okay. They're not going to hurt you. And as you learn to allow these emotions in your life, instead of running away from them and reacting to them, they will feel even less uncomfortable for you or last less time for you. And if you want to know a little bit more about allowing emotions in your life, just check the video out up in the link there. And why is this such an amazing tool? This is such an amazing tool is because it helps you to keep going. It helps you to keep trying, keep moving into things that might be hard or scary or new so that you can continue to learn, continue to expand your experience and knowledge, and build that success story. Because that's how success is built, is on failures and unmet expectations. These are 3 ways that you can use failure as a tool. 1, it's an invitation for you to learn. 2, you have gained experience and knowledge. And 3, failure teaches you that it can't hurt you. So you've got this. Get out there, keep trying, keep moving forward, and use failure or an unmet expectation as a tool, not a way to beat yourself up and hinder yourself. And if you want some help on figuring out how to use failure as a tool in your life, book a free coaching consult with me, and we will see what we can do to help you move into failure and reach the goals and create the life that you really want for yourself. Have an amazing day.